Chainsaws come in many forms and sizes, but what do you need to know about the chainsaws for the job that you are doing? This is Chainsaw Safety with Clemson University, and I am your training instructor, Patrick Hiesel. And today we are going to learn about chainsaw specifications. Chainsaws come in many forms and sizes, but what all chainsaws have in common is that they consist of three main components. That would be the power head, the guide bar, and the chainsaw chain. The power head can either be gas powered, it can be an engine that is battery powered, or it is one that is electric powered, where you basically plug it into an outlet or an extension cord to run. So what we have in front of us here is all gas-powered chainsaws with a battery-powered chainsaw way over here. Your chainsaws also come in different product types or product levels. You have homeowner chainsaws, farmer rancher chainsaws, and professional chainsaws. And the main difference between the three of them is typically the weight to power ratio. There's also a difference in price. Homeowner chainsaws are typically less expensive than farmer rancher chainsaws or professional chainsaws, but they're also way more for the same power that they would produce. Farmer rancher chainsaws are designed for a little heavier use than homeowner chainsaws, so it's more than just the occasional use, but actually putting it to work more frequently. And then you have professional chainsaws that are designed to be used every day, all day in a professional work setting where you put a lot of stress on the chainsaw. When it comes to the weight to power ratio, here's a good example. The two chainsaws right here in the middle. This one over here is a farmer rancher chainsaw, and then this one over here is a professional chainsaw. And while they both have the same power, the farmer rancher chainsaw weighs about 1.5 pounds more than the professional chainsaw does. Now that doesn't sound like a lot, but if you're working in a professional setting and you're working with the chainsaw all day, on an 8-hour day, those 1.5 pounds make a huge difference in your fatigue throughout the day. All three chainsaw types also come in different chainsaw sizes. And the sizes are different production series numbers typically. In the chainsaws right in front of me, you have chainsaws that are in the 100 series, the 200 series, all the way up to an 800 series. What does that mean? Well, each series has a certain range of power capacity within that series. The 100 series way far over here are relatively small chainsaws. They don't have a lot of power. They may be around 30 to 40 cc's. And then you get into like the 200 series, which is like the two chainsaws right here in the middle. They have a little bit more power. So these units here have about 50 cc's. So they're just more powerful. They can cut through larger material. And then over here we're getting into a 400 series saw. This one is now looking at 72 cc's. So you're getting up in size. So the larger your series number, the larger the size and the displacement of your engine, the more power you have, and the faster you can cut, the larger wood you can cut, and the different materials like softwood versus hardwood you can cut more efficiently. But it all comes with a cost. The small chainsaws on the homeowner side, you can buy them around $200. And then the 400 series side here on a professional chainsaw starts around $1,500, and then it goes up from there. So with the different chainsaw sizes and the different types and series that you have here, there also comes a difference in the length of your guide bar. As you see in front of me, you have chainsaws that have 16-inch guide bars, 20-inch guide bars, all the way to 25-inch guide bars. There's a vast range of guide bar lengths that you can get, and the rule of thumb is that you want to have a guide bar length that's about 2 inches longer than the material that you're cutting. You don't want to have too much overhang outside of the material that you're cutting with your guide bar, because that increases the risk that you cut into something you don't intend to cut in, which could increase the risk of kickback that may happen.